Alright, welcome everyone to UAG game, 5th edition D&D. I'm Alex Newton. I will be your Dungeon Master for pretty much this afternoon. And I'll explain the mission after our characters introduce themselves. So, Del?
Hey, I'm Del. I'll be playing Kara Sentok. She is a Scourge Aasimar Hexblade Warlock. She just recently hit level 5, so I'm hoping she can actually hit things now. It would be nice.
Alright, Chavo?
Hey, my name is Chapo, one of the cameo DMs here. I'm playing a 4th level ninja. I'm calling it a ninja. It's really a swashbuckler fighter mix that's going to be multi-classed to make a ninja. But the character's name is Kukio, and so far he or she. I'm not really sure which way I want to go, but they're doing pretty good, and I'm stoked to be playing. So, yeah.
Alright, and Sandra?
Hey, my name's Sandra. I'm going to be playing Myra. She is a wood elf. Looks like a teenager, but she's way older than that. She is a druid of the grasslands and a cleric of life. That's basically it.
Okay. And so, considering last night's events, Pincus is worried that the others won't be able to handle it. So he's invited you three to go participate in a special event that Domans have invited you to participate in. And it's called the Monster Slayers Challenge. And the only hint you get is that it will be a very difficult and long fight. Consider you guys may not be convinced immediately, but when he tells you that each of you will be given, not each of you, but when you defeat a round, you will all be given 5,000 gold to split amongst each other, and Domia will also give 100,000 gold to help with the relief efforts in Illumina. And they've specifically hired all of you, the UAG, to participate. So, considering maybe sending some other people, some NPCs maybe, but I'm not sure. So that will be up to you guys if you want an NPC to come with you.
I'm up for like a tanky PC that makes the monster want to attack him. Because
I've got the fucking perfect guy then.
Orn?
I could send Orn, but that would be preposterous.
Dorshak?
Hell yeah. Pull that guy out. So, in one of the nearby areas, there's been basically a wandering Goliath, and when you ask for assistance, Pincus has already been looking into it, because especially since last night was a really hard fight for everyone who was involved. And they aren't really up into helping right now. So he was already looking into local mercenaries or hunters that are well renowned for slaying monsters, and he couldn't think of anyone except for Dorshak Rockcracker, a barbarian Goliath who has been quite a nuisance for one of the females in the guild, but can't deny his strength and at least boldness in the face of danger.
Yeah.
So Dorshak just approaches you, and he's this 8'4" Goliath, just almost rippling with muscles. He has a silver great axe, which he calls the Black Bull, and he has some javelins on his back. And he says, "You ready to kick some ass?"
Yes.
And of course, as part of regular UAG rules, you have to split. You don't have to split the gold with him, though. You do kind of have to pay him whatever he sets out for you guys,
Okay.
like what he asks. So
I'll ask him, like, what do you want for your help?
he says, I'm not a big fan of gold, but if we're going to Domia, might as well get drunk there while we're at it, eh?
All right.
Says, nice.
Oh, I'll buy a first round.
He says, I don't have that much gold, so it's going to
He
be
says,
a great
hey,
help.
that's fine with me. I'll buy all the rounds.
So, a ship, a Doman ship is waiting for you, and they sail you all the way to Domia. And you have
Okay.
this very nice, and this ship is definitely no expenses spared. Like small, it's a pretty small size for a galley, but just by being on it for maybe even a day or maybe even a few hours, this galley is not built for transportation of any objects. This is almost like a cruise ship.
Oh,
Like,
okay. Cool.
so it's pretty large, and there's a lot of servants on it, and you see a lot of nobles, and they're definitely eyeing the four of you up as they're trying to examine like what exactly they should be betting on, and what kind of potential
Oh, he's looking up
potential
the
investments.
prize fighters then.
Yeah. So you
Basically.
guys are basically the prize fighters because UAG has a pretty huge mantle of heroism and combat prowess on their heads.
Okay.
And
All right.
considering you're pretty new to the guild, I think this is your first adventure with them.
No, I played one yesterday with Eric.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is probably, yeah, I guess I'm a noob basically, yeah.
Yeah. So he's considering how new you are, you know, like everyone pretty much knows that they have almost like a flawless record of missions completed. Like there's that odd one that slips through where it's like really unavoidable circumstances.
Right.
But so they are expecting great things of you. And you can see people are definitely holding you up higher than everyone else. And they give you the best foods, and they definitely cater to your every desire on the ship.
All right. I'd like to go ahead, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. No, you go. I was just going to transport us there. But...
Okay. Well, since they're all like watching us and shit, I would probably like all right, so I have Dorshak and I have who else?
Myra and Kara.
All right, so I would ask him, was like, all right, so basically we're on parade right now, right?
No, it's like they're not showing you off or anything. It's just like when you guys are walking around, basically you have everyone's attention.
Okay, so I'd be wearing like my studded leather armor. It's all blacked out and stuff like that, and then I'd have my ninja hood back. But then when I notice that they're staring at me and like watching us, I'd be like, okay, if that's the way that it's going to be, I would probably walk around and I'd come up to like the first like really beautiful lady and be like, ma'am, what is your name? I am Kukio.
Okay. I'm gonna say that she's a high elf woman.
Okay.
Let me just find the name real quick. My name is Marielle.
Oh, such a beautiful name. This is So, would you be my favorite lady of the event?
Well, I'm not supposed to be taking any sides.
Oh, I
Perhaps if you
understand.
show your skills with that blade.
I could do that, and I'd like to use sleight of hand and like reach behind her and have but I'd like to have my blade in my hand so that way she sees like as if I'm like pulling my blade from behind her. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
Uh, Rolled a 16 and my sleight of hand adds a 7, so it's 23.
Yeah, you do so.
All right, so I pull out this longsword that I have that I got last night. It's a +1 longsword, but it's got jewels and shit on it. And I reach behind her and say, "Oh, let me retrieve my sword real fast." And I reach behind her and I pull my sword back out from behind her. And then I'll grab my other longsword that I have hidden away on me as much as I can. And then I'll step back about 5 steps so where I have space, so when I'm doing my routine, I'm not like hitting anybody or anything. And I'll start whirling my blades around and everything, and probably doing some flips. I have acrobatics also.
I will just have you roll performance. Your sleight of hand's good enough.
Okay. So, be a 14.
14?
Yeah.
Okay, so you are definitely... Oh, let me roll. You're doing the best you can to entertain her, and you had her surprised with pulling out the longsword without her noticing.
Mm-hmm.
But that's pretty much where it ends. You start swirling these blades around, and she is not entirely amused with the display.
Okay.
And she says, "You're gonna have to do better than that if you're gonna win my attention, dear."
Okay. All right. Um. Trying to think of some. Is there any like on the ship? Is there any like damn? I know I'm trying. Okay, so how about this? Can I use acrobatics and drop my sword into the deck to where it's like standing up on its tip, and then use the palm of my hand and like stand on the palm of my hand upside down?
So do a handstand on the sword.
Yeah.
You can certainly try. So I'll have you roll a strength or athletics check.
Athletics works. Or can I do acrobatics instead?
It's to push the sword into the boat.
Oh, okay. I got a 15 on that.
Okay, you do so.
All right.
And now you can make your acrobatics.
Okay. I rolled a nat 20, so it comes out to 27.
I'm not going to have you roll performance. So you pretty much, you've done this routine what feels like 100 times. And you pretty much just, you stab the sword into the ground, you jump off of it, you do a front flip, and then put your hand, you single-handedly catch yourself on the sword, on the pommel of your blade, and hold yourself up, and you stick the landing. And not just her, but everyone's like gasps at the trick when you do the flip, because they think you're gonna hit your head on the sword and fuck it up. But when you stick the landing, like I'm gonna roll a d12, see how many people see you. So we roll another one because there's a lot of people. 14 other nobles start clapping and cheering on your performance.
All right. I'd like to start doing like what's that called? You know when it's like gymnastics where they have like that horse thing where they start doing. I'm gonna start doing that. Do you want to roll acrobatics again?
I'll just have you roll one more acrobatics and then a performance, and then that will be your overall skill for the day.
Acrobatics, I got a 16, so that's 23. And performance, I got an 18.
Okay, so you're definitely a very good source of entertainment throughout the rest of the trip. I'll have them roll. Might be a tough crowd, so let me see. Nope. They're enjoying your efforts to impress them, and they are thoroughly impressed.
Cool. Well, about 3/4 of the way, I'll stop and like take a bow, and with a flourish, I'll put my sword back in its scabbard on my back because I haven't crossed on my back. Yeah, that's what I would probably do. And then I'll put my hand out for her hand if she'll let me.
She takes your hand, yeah.
All right, I'll pull down my face cowl and I'll brush my lips against this. Pleasure entertaining you, madam. And
Pleasure
I will
to be
take my leave.
entertained.
Yes, ma'am. This is. I'll be in my quarters, and I'll walk away.
Okay, so the first thing you guys are going to notice about this ship is that there is no sail on it.
Cool.
There's no sails on it. And the second thing you know about this ship is that of course, there's a lot of guards and nobles, but there is no like weaponry on it. So there's no siege engines, and there's no ballistae or anything like that.
Okay.
And the only thing that you guys notice is that when people are talking about a pirate ship coming around, like coming to raid the ship, you guys just notice 3 people who are on the highest part of the ship step out to it, the edge, and you just see fireballs like fly out and blow up the raiding vessel.
So they have wizards.
Oh yeah.
I'll go up and start a conversation with one. Okay.
Well, first, does anyone else want to do anything while on the ship? Because it's somebody else's first time on the boat, and then there's the dog.
Kara will see if Myra wants to like look around the ship with her, and I'll probably end up going up with the wizards as well. So if I see him going up, I'll go up with them just to go up and talk and see how they defend the ship and stuff like that.
Okay, so first let's talk about what's on the ship. So while everyone's distracted with his performance, which is pretty good, but you elect to go walk around. This place is, again, not like any other ship. So when you go down into what you'd expect to be the galleys, it's more like a restaurant. And you keep seeing people like enter the ship with like, there's no room for a kitchen. But you see people like coming through a door, and then they're carrying silver platters and stuff like that. And you open the door, and a servant says thank you as you open the door to look inside. And you realize that this is like another room that can't possibly fit on the ship. And you look into it, and you see this fancy kitchen where you see like chefs and servants kind of skirting around them all, carrying trays of food and wine and water onto the ship.
If there's any like little bits of food going by, I'll see if I can grab some and pass it to Myra.
No, this vessel is like sparkling clean. Like you're trying to like look for scraps, but you just see these like there's about 6 apprentices walking around. You see like young mages. They're just running around casting prestidigitation on everything. And like the small moments that they actually do pull out a mop is like super rare. Like you've seen maybe them do it twice.
Okay.
So this vessel is in pristine condition.
It seems to be entirely like magical. Like it moves by magic, it's protected by magic, and everybody in it seems to be using magic for food and cleaning and shit. Oh, that's cool. All right. I'll get Myra's attention and try to bring her to the top of the ship so that we can go see those fire mages.
Oh, you've got her attention. Like she's like all focused on you because she cannot find food around, which is like really sad. and she starts like whimpering. She's like,
I'll scratch her behind the ears.
Oh.
Okay, so you head up and you get up to the top and you see the raiding ship get blown up, and you elect, and all of you are kind of interested in what the wizards are doing. So you go up and you approach one of the wizards, and they seem to have like their own little corner of the ship. So you see one of them goes up to like the very back of the ship on the same level that you guys are. One of them is heading to the front, and then this one, he actually flew down from the crow's nest, so he was getting ready to head back up there, and you guys meet him. He says, "Hello there. How
Hi.
can I assist you?"
Just watching the immolation of raiding ships with interest.
He says, "Yes."
Does that happen often?
Does not particularly. Most of these pirates are smart enough not to attack us. They must have been the new gang. Pity.
So are you hired by a guild, or are you hired by the nobles, or how does this work? I'm just...
We are part of a guild of sorts, as you may understand them in Illumina. And however, we're not really hired out. We're pretty much owned by the Doman government.
Oh, the Doman company. They
Yes.
run the city, basically? Or is the city a company?
We have our separate companies within the city, but most of them, for obvious reasons, answer the call of the government.
I see. Well, it seems they pay well.
He says, when you make as much gold as we do, you can understand that they do pay well. You would know this, of course, for the very reason that you're here.
Wow. So I'm not from Illumina originally. I had no knowledge of your guys' area or your city.
Well, you will be staying there for a few days, so perhaps it would be wise for you to explore.
Any points of interest?
He says, well, I don't get out as often as I should. Of course, there's the Colosseum that you're about to go to. That is one good place for you to start. It's not very lively for the fighters, but it's definitely a place of interest for spectators.
They have bets there. Gambling, I mean.
Yes.
Place bets and fights. Ah. He says, he puts out his hand and he says, I'm Kukio, by the way.
My name is Null.
He says, well, man. He says, you seem to be a pretty good person. Head on your shoulders.
He says, I wouldn't define myself as good, but I am definitely good at my craft.
Myra puts like a paw on his leg, like to get attention.
Mine or Knowles?
Knowles.
Null says, oh, the druid. Of course.
She gives a paw again and barks at his face.
Darshak doesn't realize that you're a dog. So he's like, oh, come here, doggy. And he picks up the dog. He pulls out some jerky and he puts it in your mouth.
Oh, I love it. I eat it all. Best day of my life.
Okay, and at that point, he pretty much just carries you around because he's not even fucking burdened by carrying what must be like a 50-pound dog everywhere.
Well, I keep hitting people in the face with my tail then, because I'm wagging like hell.
Says, well, I won't keep you from your duties, but if I need, I don't know, information, where can I find you?
He says, I work at an establishment called the Dragon's Den.
Okay.
I am one of the many wizards that craft items there.
Oh, so you craft items?
I do.
Okay, I have a question. I'm trying not to bore you because I know you hear this thousands of times. Since I have a hide of a green dragon, and I'd like to make armor out of it because, well, as you can see, my armor is just plain, but I would like some magical vestments. In your opinion, what would be best to make out of this?
I don't have to look in the book.
Or would it be best to trade this for? I mean, do you believe I could trade this for armor that's already made?
He says, so you pull out the hide of this dragon like right in front of him.
Well, I pull it out of my pack just enough so he can see that it's actually real and I'm not bullshitting him.
Okay, he's disturbingly and like very inquisitive and very like very interested in what you have, and he's going through the hide and like he's casting spells.
Okay.
Detect magic, of course, and identify to see if it's even the real thing. And then when he seems like after maybe about a minute of him channeling spells, he seems to be very satisfied with what you pulled out in front of him. And he says,
I tell him it was a young adult.
Says, that's good news to hear. Here's what I can do. I can buy this off of you right now for 2,000 gold or more. I can only do up to 3,000 right now. With it, unless you want me to craft it for you, which will take me...
No, I need something sooner. Well, I would like something that I could use for this. I believe in my lifetime I'll come upon another dragon, and then I'd probably come to you since you are very good at what you do. But
roll me persuasion.
Okay.
And I'll say with advantage.
And a 19.
He's eyeing you and he says, listen, I'll give you, for what you have brought me, I will give you +2 studded leather armor.
I'll take it.
And he says, in exchange, you'll give me that.
Deal.
Okay.
He puts out his hand.
And he shakes it.
He says, okay. He pulls out the freaking... This is, do you want it now, or do you want me to give it to you when we get to shore?
He opens up a bag of holding, and he says,
All right.
give it to me now.
All right.
You can follow me to the Dragon's Den, and once I make this proposal to the owner there, he will be most enthused.
He's like, he pulls it out. He folds it nice and neatly as it was already, as much as he can, and he puts it in his bag.
Okay. So anything else you guys want to do on this ship?
No, I'm good. Quite happy at the moment.
All right. So just to hasten things along and get us to where we need to be. You arrive in Domia, and Nal takes you to the Dragon's Den. And the store's owner is actually a dragon. Although he's just a little red wormling, like what you may see from on my picture.
Right.
They have a small discussion, and the wormling is first shocked at whatever news he's talking to him about. But when he opens up the bag and shows him what's inside, which is the scales you've provided, he's like, ooh. And he nods his head, and he tells him to go on. And Nal goes into the store, and he goes into the back area, and he comes out, and he says, as requested. And he gives you a +2 studded leather armor. Beep boop bop. So after that transaction, does anyone else want to buy any items from here?
Yeah, I will probably do that. Would want to, because I only have 1 potion of healing. So I assume Dorshek is still holding me.
Oh yeah. He turned into an elf, and he doesn't fucking notice. He's like, oh my. Oh well, I'm already here.
Can you let me go now? I need to buy something. Please.
Okay, but don't get lost.
Okay.
I have plenty of jerky. And he puts you down.
I won't forget. And she will go to the store and ask for health potions.
So over the course of these 2 days, he's like the days that it took to get there, he's fed you like 2 fucking bags of jerky.
Oh, that's so good. So, do they have health potions?
Yeah. They
How
have
much
lots
are
of
they?
health potions. 60 gold per potion.
I guess I'll take 3 then, if they have that. Do they have 3?
Yeah, they have 3. They have lots.
Okay.
Dragon's Den is rich.
I don't even know. I don't think there's any other way to fucking boost her. Not right now. So.
Okay.
I guess that should be fine.
You buy 3 healing potions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kara.
Yep.
Or do you want to buy anything here?
I don't have a whole lot of money is the thing. I'll just buy some healing potions as well. I'll buy like 4 healing potions.
That's 240 gold.
Okay. I will fork over the cash.
The dragon is pleased. He gives you a slip.
Do they sell weapons too?
Dragon's Den?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
He tells you when you ask about weapons, he says we have a special deal with the store next door. We don't touch weapons.
Oh, that makes sense. I'm sorry for asking.
He says it's no problem.
Okay. I'll just be out of my I'm leaving and going next door. Thank you very much for the potions. Bye. And she goes to the next store.
Oh, actually, now that you say that, Del, at least in the text, you notice that the water on the sides of the boat, it isn't moving. It's like the water is pushing the boat instead of the boat pushing itself through the water. It's like the water is actually pushing the boat. And when the water gets, when the waves, no matter how big the waves get, once they get to a certain range of the boat, they just crash into the water, and then it just goes calm.
I'm now going to expect that from every boat that I'm on, because this is the first boat that Kara's had any experience with. So she's going to be real freaked out the first time she goes on a normal boat.
Okay, so anything else while you guys are at the store?
What did the slip of paper say?
It's a 5% discount on the next purchase at the Dragon's Den. And he says, we'll tell you the next special that comes up every week.
I would like to buy a weapon, please.
Well, I'll just go next door, and you do so.
Yeah.
And you go next door, and I can't remember what I fucking called that place. We roleplayed it the other day, but I can't remember what this place. But anyways, there's a dwarf there, and he's talking to some customers. And when he sees this small elf kind of approach his counter, he's like, "Hey there, little one. How can I help you?"
She says, "I would like to buy a short sword, please."
What kind of short sword are you looking for?
A good one.
Wow, that's pretty nondescript around my shop.
What kind of short swords do you have?
And he says, well, I got short swords, long short swords, magic short swords, thick short swords, gladiuses.
How much are the magical short swords? I'm pretty sure he cannot afford it, so I'll just take a regular one that is not too long, not too short. I have still tiny hands,
I understand. Do you just want a regular short sword?
I would like I don't have a lot of money. I have 400 gold, and I don't think I can buy anything else for that.
Well, you can actually roll me a persuasion and see.
Okay. Oh shit, 22.
Yeah, he says 400 gold. Yeah, that's good enough. And he pulls a +1 weapon, which is a +1 short sword, and he says, "Here you go, lass."
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I did not. Thank you. Have a great day. Be blessed. And yeah, she cannot really bless him. Only figuratively. Just give him a fucking sparkle on the hand because she's a fucking cleric.
Okay, you sparkle his hand, and he's like, "All right, get out of here, little one."
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Then he waves by you, and he's like, "Wait a minute. Did I just sell a short sword to a young lady?" Blast. He says, "I'm sure nothing bad will happen to her."
Right. What could possibly go wrong?
All right, and Chapo disappeared. Poop. So, one last call for items.
Yeah, I'm out of money. That was a really good deal. So I'm good. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Okay. So, we could wait for him to get back, but we do also have other people that need to go do things soon. So, and by soon I mean 2 hours from now. So, of course, the driver in the wagon is that's not surprising. So the wagon is waiting for you, and you guys get inside, and Dorshak has to like squeeze himself in because it's a little small for him. And you guys ride off to the Colosseum. And this Colosseum is basically what you'd expect from the Roman Empire. Big, towering walls, probably about 100 feet up. Looks super thick. Looks like it has lots of seats. Just from looking at the outside, like it goes about, I'd say about 25 feet up of solid wall, and then the other 75 feet is just like these stone arches. And in each arch, there is the fuck. And in each arch, there's like underneath it, there is like a statue of a person. And you pull up to beside this place, and you just see a lot of people like are forced to step aside. Like you see people trying to get in, and then the guards are like, step aside, get back. And these guards are red dragonborns who are like pushing people in like away, like get out of here. And eventually, once the crowd has kind of been pushed aside, you guys get out of the carriage, and they escort you to where you need to go.
Hello,
back.
I'm back. Fuck. I think somebody hit a power line around where I'm at, so all the power is gone in like the town, and I think it killed the damn cell towers too. So I apologize.
Yes, apologize for fucking apocalyptic standards. Good.
It's kind of cool, but not, because people are fucking like, "Oh my god, what are we gonna do?" So there's cops everywhere at all fucking like intersections and shit. Anyways, the last thing I heard was you were the wormling was talking to the mage.
Yeah, so you got your armor.
Oh, okay, awesome.
And
Thank you.
they bought a bunch of potions and stuff.
Oh shit, that's cool.
And you guys are just getting to the Colosseum now.
Okay.
And they push a bunch of people aside, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, it's the members of the UAG." And like everyone recognizes not you guys per se, but your symbols.
Right.
And you guys enter the outside ring, which is where you guys get they sign your names on a roster. Though you guys are the only people on the roster for today because you guys are the special event.
Okay.
And you head inside, and
All
they
right.
take you to.
I have a question. Sorry.
Okay. What's your question?
They take us where?
They take you to a special. So. I would say that for the most of you, you guys kind of know what a Coliseum is like.
Yeah.
Because that's where maybe you guys have, like, even if you haven't been in a major city, like everyone's heard of a Coliseum.
Right.
You have your idea of what it's like, and you do see something like there's a basement where you can see inside, and there's like where a bunch of pit brawlers are training and stuff, but they don't take you in there. They take you close to it, and then they show you to another door which has like steel, super reinforced steel and wood, and they open it up and they take you into what this looks like this just absolutely beautiful bar. And
wow,
they don't feed you in there because they don't want you to like get cramps and throw up in the fucking ring, though that would be fucking hilarious.
I wouldn't mind some fruit, but
yeah, they have some like small fruits and like snack foods around, but they don't have full-fledged meals there.
Okay.
And Of course, there are servants there, but they are instructed not to feed you anything because you've been definitely fed on the way here.
Okay. I have a question before we go on.
Okay.
Because I missed the magic shop, I would probably inquire about something that would give me more strength.
Yes, they say that they have gauntlets of ogre strength, and then the belts of giant strength, and depending on what you're looking for, they can give it to you, whichever your price range is.
He says, "Well, I only got about 570 gold. So is there
10,000
anything?
gold.
Yeah. So
570?
if there's anything that can help me with, possibly.
Ooh, don't worry. I can get you gauntlets of ogre strength right now. 550 gold. This way. And
All
he'll
right.
he'll step out from behind the counter, and you're like trotting behind this wormling. Even though he's just a wormling, he's about the same size as you. And
Right.
he paces up and down the aisle, and he finds like one gauntlet and then flicks it towards you.
Okay.
And
Snatch.
then you catch the one, and then you follow him as he trots along, and you see like you don't notice it at first, but you see him like look behind like a dresser, and he reaches his tail behind it and then pulls it out and flicks it back and cooks it to you.
Okay.
And he says, "To prevent thieves." And then he trots you back to in front of the counter where he hoards all his gold.
All right.
And you didn't notice it when you were walking past the counter, but now that you're coming towards the counter, you realize that he just lays in this like small bed of gold. Like there is a hole dug out, and then he just lays on it, and then on the other side of it is this book. And you can see, and you can also notice that his one finger has ink on it.
Oh, okay. He uses his nail to write,
Yeah.
or his claw.
And this book is pretty large. Like
Wow.
if he stood on it, like in this image, if he stood on it, he wouldn't be able to cover it.
Wow, that's a huge ass book.
Yeah, he says that's how I do all my accounting, and you like see like, and he shows you like a page from on the other side of the counter, and it has lists of names, dates, what they bought, how much they cost, how much he made, and then like the numbers, like the amount of numbers and the amount of writing on this is like pretty impressive. Although after like you do notice that some of the names like are written in common, and then sometimes like his draconic spills in, and then it's like some of the names don't make sense. He's like, oops.
Hey, do what works with you, right?
And he says, at least I can read it.
As long as you can read it, that's what matters, right?
Yeah. So
See.
So you give him 550 gold.
Okay.
And you definitely have these gauntlets now. And he says, thank you for your business, and he gives you a small ticket,
all right,
which is 5% gold, 5% discount on your next purchase at the Dragon's Den.
Great. This is your pretty cool dragon. He says, what is your name, by the way?
Let's look up
the easy version for us humans that can't handle your tongue.
Oh,
I'm trying to pick it up, but I haven't been able to get the pronunciations just right yet.
I'm trying to find like a one that sounds awesome, but
Charmander? No. You can just give me a nickname for him at the moment. Rathcran? Okay. So, well met, Rathcran. I put out my hand to shake his claw.
He doesn't, because he shows you his claw and it's now dipped in ink. And he shakes your hand with his tail.
Oh, works for me. Cool. So what exactly does Ogre Strength Gauntlets do?
You have to attune to them, I think.
You have to attune to them?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Oh,
do.
But once you do, it sets your strength to 19.
Okay. I have a question for him. I was like, hey, all right, question. Is there
Yeah.
any way that you can attune me to these?
No.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, I could, but then that requires a forceful intrusion on your very being of existence. And that means you have to open yourself up to possession, and I don't want to make you do anything you don't want to.
Well, at this point in time, I would be willing to do it, and I'll owe you a favor.
I'm not going to make you an NPC.
Not
Yeah,
now,
I'd give
but later
myself
on.
I'll give myself up to possession, yeah.
Just for a minute. I hope he would let me go.
No, he's chaotic neutral. Don't do that.
Oh, okay. Oh, so am I, so.
Well,
I'm assuming
yeah,
we'll
but
have
then,
a short rest before we start, and you can attune to it then, can't you?
no, because
I don't
the
know.
ride to the Coliseum is not that far away.
Okay. I thought maybe in that room they were gonna make us wait for a little bit before they
Just
showboating.
fight without it then, but you have it for the future. I mean, don't tell your soul. That is not a good idea.
Don't pull a Raina.
I got you.
Well,
Don't do
we all
these,
make
don't do it.
mistakes.
Holy fuck. Dude, those guys' calves are like the size of watermelons. Fucking Popeye. Anyways, sorry. That's the Jubei coming out. Okay, I'm happy with what I got. Thanks.
Okay.
Extremely happy, so.
I'm trying to find some
Sorry.
more.
I apologize, guys. Fucking phone went out on me. Otherwise, we would have took care of that already.
Okay, so so you get to this place, and they are there for about 15 minutes, and they are basically telling you that of course, all the pressure that's on you. They tell you that they're going to make bets on you and the monsters, and if you guys win, the odds are you guys will be making, of course, the 5,000 gold per round, which they're hoping that will happen. So,
Right.
and they also tell you to make it as interesting as possible, because then the crowd will obviously throw in extra coins, and they will have servants pick up the coins and send them to you.
Sweet.
And sometimes even if you show off well enough, which will actually include my special rules, which I'm about to inform the crowd, because I think I've told you guys already, that if you perform well enough, they will also give you other rewards. So, let's get into those special rules, which isn't that many. It's just dangerous. So, essentially, at any time that so you'll have your normal initiative rounds, and combat will be pretty standard for the most part. There is, however, a special rule that I will enforce, which is only for this place so far. And what that rule is, if you think you can kill the monster with using up to 5 actions, then you can take those actions all in a row. And this isn't a haste effect, and this isn't some sort of effect that limits your abilities. So if you think you can defeat a creature by spamming like 6 fireballs, then by all means cast 5 fireballs.
I have a
But
question.
what?
Say someone was under the effect of haste and would do that. Would it?
You would get all your
This person
actions. So
10?
you would get 10 actions.
Hmm.
So, however, if you fail to kill the monster in this way, they will get that many actions back at you. And
That would be only 5 though, right?
Yeah,
If
they'd only
phased
get
it.
their 5.
Okay.
And however, how it affects the turn order is that you get your 5, and it doesn't, and you can do anything you want. So you can cast multiple spells, not following the normal restrictions. However, you also don't get bonus actions. So once your bonus action is used, you can't use any more bonus actions. So you get only for your 5 actions, and that's it. So you don't get movement, you don't get your bonus actions, though you can still dash, but that counts as one of your actions. And if you don't kill it, the monster goes immediately after you and gets its 5 actions and movement and bonus action. That is the rule. If you kill it in this way, and it's definitely entertaining, or just an impressive show of power, like say casting 5 fireballs, which I don't think any class can do. So, and if you can do that, they will give you extra rewards based on how much perhaps overkill that it may have been, or perhaps a just display of skill that you normally wouldn't be able to do, but you only needed 1 hit to kill it, and you just did the 1 hit after doing a bunch of acrobatics and such. So
Another question.
Sure.
Is it only possible for all monsters who are like, or creatures who are full health?
No, you can use it at any time. So
Okay.
So if you think you can just one-shot a monster in 5 actions, then by all means, you can try to hit them all and try to kill it in 1 round, which is perfectly acceptable. But again, remember, if you fuck it up, it gets 5 actions immediately after you.
Okay, so is that one question I have is like, so the 3 of us are fighting the same monster, right?
Yeah.
Or we just have a group of monsters in front of us. So if we team up and we all deal a challenge to the same monster, we each have those 5 attacks before the monster, right?
No, because you still have to follow initiative. So whoever challenges it first gets to do the first 5. I mean, you can hold your actions and then all go at the same time, which will also be really cool in my books. But if you all fail, then that monster gets 15 actions.
Gotcha.
Yeah, pass.
So
might not be too bad.
well, I mean, between all of you, it'd be 20 because there's Dorshak. But he only gets 1 bonus attack for Frenzy.
I'm so gonna haste him.
God damn it. So, yeah. Besides that, that is the only real rule. So you can hold your actions and then make 15 attacks. But again, if you don't kill it, it gets 15 attacks against all of you. If you do it by yourself, then it goes immediately after you. So it interrupts turn orders. So we will have we will roll initiative now. And the monsters roll pretty average.
I got a 19.
And
ooh, Blackhawk.
Black what?
Blackhawk. I'm driving by a military spot and there's a Blackhawk hovering. It's a medic helicopter. Sorry. I know. I'm interrupting. Sorry. Fucking Chapo, shut up with your Jubei shit. Sorry, dude.
It's the Blackhawk, man. I'd be like stopping and taking pictures, but then get arrested because it's like, it's a government secret.
Oh, well, shit, they're all over the place here, man. Shit.
Yeah.
All right.
They make my walls like fucking tremble.
No, that's artillery.
Yeah, that's the fucking Marines.
That's army.
Yeah.
All
But
right.
I was told. Yeah, never mind.
Oh, same thing, I guess. Sorry.
Sure.
I'm gonna shut up.
All right. So you guys get into the ring, and actually, all of you are pretty much going to go before any of the monsters do. So you enter this ring, and it's about 100 feet by 100 feet. And of course, the crowd, or sorry, I'm going to go on ahead and say about 200 by 200. You guys step out about 30 feet, and the palisade gate closes behind you, and you just see about about 25 feet up. There is just this huge ring of people cheering you guys on, and you guys notice that there's also like this thin veil that seems to be like going just flatly above you, about 25 feet.
Hmm.
And you're not really sure what it does. But when
Can I
you
roll Arcana?
open the. Yeah, you guys can roll Arcana.
Okay.
You're not going to need to, though, because when they open the other gate on the other side and you see 3 manticores fly out and land in the sand, and when they see you, they try to fly up to try to dive bomb you guys, but they hit their heads on the veil and then they land back on the ground.
Ah, okay.
25
Makes
Arcana.
sense. That's what I kind
Still-
of figured it was, anyways.
Yeah.
So so for whatever you guys rolled, you guys know that it's impassable. So you
Okay.
know there's no method that you can use to go through it. If you try to use Dimension Door out of here, you just hit the wall. If you try to Dimension up, you will just hit the barrier and fall down, which does cause full damage. On top of that, you don't believe it can be dispelled. It seems to react to magic very harshly. At least from Myra's roll, which is 25. Jesus. You know that if it encounters offensive magic, so if somebody's trying to cast this fireball into the arena, it will bounce back and hit them. So it also reflects spells, damaging spells, back at whoever sent them. And it also just no magic can come in. So there's literally no way that magical interference can come in. However, you do notice that some people get a little too impatient and they start throwing coins in already. And like the coins are just passing through just fine.
Cool. I enjoy that.
So it seems that objects can come in, but but they can't go out, and spells can't go in or out.
Okay.
So let's begin. You guys are about 140 feet away from these manticores.
All right.
There's a pretty
There's-
far distance to travel.
Okay. I'm guessing there is no cover in here at all. It's just a plain field
It's
of
just
ground, right?
yeah. You notice that it's sand, but you see like the manticores are getting ready to attack, and you see that there's like an archmage here, like at least a figure of one, and no one was there. So he comes out and he's wearing this extravagant robe, and with his staff, he taps the ground, like the tower that he's in. You just see this crack go down the tower, but the crack immediately repairs itself as like a blue line also follows it. And when it hits the sand, it turns into solid ground, and then there's green grass.
Okay.
And some trees start sprouting up.
Sweet.
So there are places to hide now.
Thank
and
you.
There's places for you to take cover and maneuver around. And with that, we will start the combat. So unfortunately, and we will also maintain these initiatives throughout all of the combats. So the monsters will always go last.
Sweet.
Okay, what's the order?
You're first.
Okay, who's after me?
Dorshak.
And then?
Then Kara, and then Myra.
Okay. And then just a group of them, or is it they're
Yeah.
each one by themselves?
They all move together for the
Okay.
most part. I'm not gonna have. I'm not rolling like 20 initiatives.
No, I know. I'm just wondering. I just want to know what order it is in. Okay. Well. Since I'm first, I guess I would probably. So how big is is the whole area filled with trees now?
Yeah.
Okay, that's us.
Some of the trees actually tower through the veil, but you already know that if you try to go up that high, they will you get smacked down.
All right. I guess I would probably. I'd probably look at Dorshak and say, "Hey," or I call everybody into a huddle. I'm like, "Hey, if we can take one of these down at a time, it would probably benefit us all. If we can corner one, and then I said, look, and he points to Gorshak. I said, like, you are freaking huge, and I'm sure you like to. What do you like to do when you get a hold of an enemy?
I like to bash them with my axe.
Okay. All right. And I gesture to Myra. I'm like, what about you, sweetie? What do you like to do?
I like to summon forth the powers of nature and then strike with all power. That's what I do.
So you like to do from afar, range stuff, right?
Not really. I take on different forms.
Okay. So you can change into different forms like animals?
Yes.
Okay. And then I point to Kara and say, what about you? How do you fight?
I tend to fight up close and personal, and I have ways of bringing enemies closer.
Okay. So for me, if I can sneak up on them, I can do a lot of damage to them like that. No way am I a coward, but if I can sneak in on them and attack them, then I'll be able to do a lot more damage and benefit us all. So that way we all understand how we fight. We can make a better way of killing these things. Because if we each try to take one on our own, we might end up losing because these things are huge and fierce beasts. I have no doubt that there's a way for each one of us to kill one by ourselves, but we're here to, make some money and show our prowess and make sure everybody knows not to fuck with our guild, right? So, what do you guys say? What do you guys think?
Let's do it.
All right. So, Chapo, what's your character's name?
Kukio.
Okay. He's getting bye. Okay, it's still your turn.
All right. So, I'm like, all right. Why don't you guys move, and I'll cover you guys from the shadows, and we'll just move until we meet one of them. Hopefully, we can corner them and we'll kill them. So I'll move I'll go stealth and I'll move. I'll just move along and hide at the end of my movement. So I'm not really sure how fast these things move or how quick we're going to run into one. Can we hear them?
They haven't acted yet, so you can actually still see them.
Oh, you can. Oh, shit. All right. All right. We'll pull out my short bow and shoot one of them. I want to see what the reaction is. That'll be a 17 to hit.
Short bow?
Yeah.
You're at disadvantage.
Oh, I am? Okay. I rolled the same thing, so it'd be the same.
16?
Yeah. Oh, 17.
That'll hit.
All right. That is 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay. One of them is flinches, but it's not too hurt.
All right. Then I'll move over to a tree and knock another arrow and hide.
Okay. Dorshak's gonna look at the other two and he says, well, I guess we better get smart over here. And he's going to run about 30 feet, take cover behind a tree. And he's gonna wave you two to follow as he pulls out his axe. And that will be his turn.
Is there one of them like really close to a tree?
They're 140 feet away, but yes, they are close to trees.
Okay. Just. All right. So I'm gonna move 30 feet towards Dorshak, my full movement.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna aim at one of them with my Eldritch Blast because it has 120-foot range. So that it didn't specify that I took that out. So 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right.
Who you hitting? The one that was already shot?
If there's one especially close to a tree, that's the one I want to aim at.
Okay, I'll say the second one.
Okay, and that's 4 damage, and I want to pull him 10 feet closer and try to like smack his face into the tree.
Okay.
I like it.
Is there a save?
No, it's just Grasp of Hadar pulls it 10 feet closer if I choose to.
Yeah, you pull him into a tree and he smacks his head off of it.
Just trying to make a show of it, and I'll be like, "Here, kitty, kitty."
Okay, what's your... Oh, and another thing. What's all of your passive performance?
Mine is 14, I believe.
Mine is a... 14, I think, too.
11.
Okay. Okay, yeah, so Dorshak's
I'm not
is
a
11
charmer.
too. Alright. Myra, it's your turn.
All right. What she's gonna do is she's gonna clap her hands like once she's like, "All right, let's do this," and cast Conjure Animals and conjures 8 wolves on the field. Right, like right next to her, like 4 and 4. And since that is a spell I already cast, I am going to tell them to stay defensive until next turn, and as soon as I become one of them, we will attack, and I will order them to all focus each one creature at a time.
Okay, they start forming a ring around you, and they wait for your man.
And that's my turn.
They Manticores get to go. They start taking off, but they're definitely much more wary of the veil above them. So they start flying. They fly about 50 feet towards Myra and a gang of wolves. And you see them just thrust their tail all of them thrust their tail towards Myra and her wolves. So they fly 50 feet closer, which means they are about 70 feet away from Kara and Dorshak, and about 80 feet away from our ninja. And they are going to. The 3 of them are going to shoot at the wolves. I think. Oh, they get to make a lot of attacks with these fucking things.
God damn it.
Okay, so the AC on the wolf is 13.
13.
Those 3 spikes miss. 1 spike misses and 2 spikes hit, and 1 wolf is going to take 11 damage.
Yeah, 1 is down.
So this, you just guys see this. That's another kill. So that's another 11. And these 2 spikes hit 2 wolves, and these spikes are huge, like almost the size of the fucking wolves themselves. And that one misses. The 2 1 hit, and that's another fucking 11 damage. I should have put that dice away. It's rolled 3 8s in a row.
Please put it away.
You're on
I would be
timeout.
thankful.
And my whole 3rd level spell slot is futile.
Yeah, so 3 wolves, yeah, they are trying to dance in between these tail spikes, but some of them are just too fucking deadly. And 3 of them, of this volley of spikes, 3 of them find their marks and kill 3 wolves.
That's nice.
And that is their turn. They are 20 feet up in the air and 70 feet away from you guys. So Kukio.
All right. I'll move another 30 feet, and I'll shoot the same guy, the same one that I shot last time.
Okay.
Am I at disadvantage still?
I think short bow range is 80.
Huh?
So you can. I think short bow range is 80.
Okay. That'll be a dirty 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right. Takes 8 points of damage, and then I'll hide. Do you want me to roll stealth or just? I'm done.
Sorry, I was away. I had to talk to my mom about something.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I plug in with the arrow, and then I guess I'll just stealth hide.
How much damage did you do? And yeah, sure. roll for stealth.
It was 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And stealth is. Where did I put it? 14 plus 9 is 23.
Okay. The one that you shot looks like shakes its head and looks at you, and it's starting to scan the trees. But you're kind of like peeking out from where you're hiding, and it's looking for you. Like it's got a strong sense of direction where you shot it from. But it doesn't look like it's got a bead on you.
Okay.
The other 2 are too busy shooting at the wolves. And Dorshak, he's going to just hold his axe out and get ready to attack anything that comes around the corner. And then it's Kara's turn.
Okay. I am going to whichever one hasn't been hit yet, I'm going to pull out my Rod of the Pack Keeper and cast Crown of Madness on it.
Hell yeah.
Go,
girl.
The manticore that hasn't been hit. Okay.
Yeah.
You got to save? Wisdom?
Yeah, it's a DC 16 Wisdom save.
Hell yeah.
It's
girl.
not gonna make it. It's not gonna make it. So
Yes.
this fucking ugly looking crown just descends upon its head and tries to shake it off, but it slowly like one of its eyes kind of like flumps, like slogs down as it's trying to like figure out what it's gonna do next.
And I'll shout to the rest of them. We've got a new ally, friends.
Hell yeah.
That'll be my turn.
Okay, so you cast the spell around the corner and Dorshak standing above you. He's like, nice.
Fist bump.
All right, Myra.
I cast a guiding bolt at the manticore that has been hit the most.
That's doable.
With
Make
a
it bigger.
26 to hit.
Yeah, that's it. It's definitely.
Hell
it.
yeah.
And that's 46.
Dang.
Yay, 5, 3, 6, 2. So that is 10, 16 radiant damage.
16 radiant.
And the next attack on them has advantage. And they're all flying, right?
Yeah.
Fucking shit. God damn it. Yeah, I don't fucking know. We'll just move back. I don't know, like out of range.
So
I don't know. I cannot do much on the ground with the wolves, so I'll just move backwards.
well,
Try to.
your wolves are still taking your commands, so
Yeah, I can still talk to them. Like I was kind of expecting to turn into a wolf, which I didn't because that's stupid. Because I forgot that manticores can fly. So I tell them that we retreat and move backwards and just like take defensive position if that is even possible. It's my turn.
They again, they're still forming circles around you to defend you.
Yeah.
Um,
And move away.
yeah, so you move away from them. 35 feet.
35. Yeah.
Okay, so you are 105 feet away from them. So it's their turn. They are going to. The one is going to fly into the trees, away from the other two. The one that's pretty hurt. The other two are going to land. They're going to land on the ground near the tree that Kara and Dorshak are hiding behind. And the one, the one crouches and is like the other. Kara and Dorshak can't see them, but the one crouches and gets ready some tail spikes. And what does the Crown of Madness do for the other one?
The charm target must use its action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that you mentally choose.
Okay, so it's going to, while it was flying, it's going to attack the one beside it.
Yeah.
Hey, it's
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
and it's going to do 7 damage to the one that you Eldritch Blasted before.
Yeah.
And that one's a little pissed off at him, but it's like territorial thing. They're too busy. He's not really sure what's going on with it, but they then sit down, and the one is waiting for you guys to come out, and the other one's just so confused. It lands, but it doesn't get ready, and it's like it's trying to shake it off, but just can't. And top of the round, Kukio.
All right. How far is the one I've been hitting?
He flew out of sight.
Is that the one I hit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, too
He
bad.
flew out of sight, and you know he can only fly about maybe 50 feet because you saw him fly. You saw them fly their full speed before.
Okay.
So,
Can I tell which direction he went?
Yeah, he went to your left.
Okay, so I want to move and look towards my left, see if I can spot him or any signs of where he went.
Roll perception.
Roll. All right. It's 15 plus, so 25.
Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, you spot him. And I mean, it's pretty hard for him to stealth. He's flying.
What is
He's
he
trying
doing?
to fly in the canopies through the canopy, but he's got this light shining off of him, and you see him.
Okay.
If you attack that guy, you attack with advantage.
All right. How far away is he? Is he too far for me? He's too far for me to hit. I mean, to catch up to.
Away.
He's how much?
He's 30 feet away. Like, he's looking for you.
Okay, so I'm gonna sneak up. I'm gonna run up behind him, and I'm gonna sneak attack him.
Okay. Well, he's flying, so it's kind of hard to.
All right. Well, can I use acrobatics and just run up the side of a tree, and kind of backflip and stab him under him, like underneath, like his belly while he's flying by?
I'll give that to you. So, make me. This will take your bonus action.
That's fine.
So make your acrobatics check.
Okay.
Please roll good. Please roll good.
Got a 16 plus 7, so that's a 23.
That'll do it. So you jump out from where you're hiding, and then you run up this tree with all the speed you can muster, and then you jump off as the creature is flying, like still looking for you. And it does spot you, but a lot too late. Make your attack roll.
All right. I got an advantage with this one, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. All right. So an 18 plus 7 is 25.
That'll hit.
All right. So I'm hitting him with my +1 sword. Oh, that was actually a 26 then. My bad. Okay. Ah, where's my D8? Oh shit.
Is that your longsword?
Yeah, my longsword.
Okay.
Oh man, tell me I didn't bring a D8. Son of a bitch.
I can roll a D8 for you.
Can you roll a D8 for me? Thanks. I have everything else but a D8.
Okay. 8.
Nice. All right, so it's 8 plus 6. That's 14, and then I have the sneak attack damage, 2d6. So that's 6 and 5. So another 11 points of damage.
You don't get a sneak attack with a longsword.
You don't? Well, it has to be a rapier?
It has to be a finesse weapon.
Oh, son of a bitch. Are you serious? Oh, man.
I'm on to you guys.
Huh? I really thought I didn't even look at that.
That's all right.
Is a short sword a finesse?
Yeah.
Yes, a short sword is a finesse.
Damn.
That's why I bought a short sword.
Oh. Well, I guess I
Fucking
need to buy me a rapier. Son of a bitch. Okay. Well, then that's the damage I do to him then. Fuck.
11? Or wait, your dex is actually really high. Or you're not your dex, but your strength's 10, so that's 8.
Yeah.
So yeah, you catch him off guard and you stab him for 8 damage, which definitely hurts him. But now he knows where you are.
Son of a bitch. Okay. Can I roll stealth to try and meld in the trees? Or
I've already used your bonus action to.
Oh, okay.
Run up the wall.
All right, then I guess I'm done.
And Dorshak's turn. Do I want to gamble his life early?
No.
Oh yeah, I think it would be fun.
God damn it.
He just looks at Kara and he says, "Don't worry, I got this." And he's going to enter Barbarian's Rage. And he's going to run out in front of the creature And he's going to say, "You're mine, darling." And he's going to run up, and he's going to take his 5 actions.
Oh shit.
His first attack's a crit.
Damn.
Nice.
The second one's a hit, so I will roll that damage now. His crit does 18. I say 18 question mark because that's 11 plus 6. So that's actually 17, which is a good first hit. That's the one that was already fighting. And the next hit does 8. He gets his 2 other attacks, which is 20, which is going to be a hit, and another hit. Which is going to do 12 and 8, so another 20. I don't know why I'm rolling for him, because he's basically guaranteed to hit. Yeah, that's it. So he enrages, and this thing shoots tail spikes at him, because that was its ready to action. So, and 2 of the tail spikes are going to hit. As he comes around the corner, which deals 5 and 3 damage. Because he has resistance. So 8 damage. But after the tail spikes, the creature seemed confident at first, but when he got close to him, that fucking changed really fast as he just starts slamming his axe into his face. And after 6 strikes of striking it in the head, just mercilessly and brutally, and even 4 strikes afterwards, this manticore is just laying on the ground, crumpled up, and its head is just this bloody mess of a cracked skull.
Nice.
The other manticore is just giving him this dumb look like, That's Dorchek's turn. Kara.
Okay. Assuming I'm not going to be able to see the other one that's fight. Wait, would I be able to see the one that Kukio's fighting?
Make me a perception check.
Oh, I'm really terrible at those. We'll see. Yeah, I'm really terrible at those. 7.
You hear a roar in the distance, but when you take a peek, you don't see it.
All right then. I am just going to attack the Crown of Madness one. I'll pull out my rapier and attempt to attack it. I'm going to use a different dice than that last one. Okay, so that's plus. Okay, 23 to hit.
Okay, that'll hit.
So 6 damage, and I'm going to attack it again. With a 24 to hit.
That hits.
And 9 damage on the second hit.
So it's taking 15 damage. Does the Crown of Madness go away if you hit it, or?
It says only that on subsequent turns. Oh, okay, yeah. So the Crown of Madness is gone, because I would have had to use my action to maintain control over the target. So yeah, it ends.
Oh, that's not good for you. So the crown, it shakes its head, and it's like, ugh, and the crown just flops onto the ground and turns to smoke. And then it's like, it shakes its head again, and then it regains all its focus, and it just snarls at the 2 of you.
All right, it's my action.
Yes, Dorshak killed one of them.
Oh.
And it's your turn.
How far is this one away?
You stepped back, so it's about 75 feet away.
Okay. I am going to cast Bark Skin on myself, raising my AC to 16. And I'm going to bonus action Wild Shape into a wolf. Movement, I'll go forwards. And yeah, I will run into the direction of the Manticore. That's my turn.
Are you a circle of the moon?
Why?
Because I think only circles of the moon can wild shape as a bonus action.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, I just got that from Matt because he does that all the time, but that might be it.
Yeah, he's a circle of the moon.
Yeah. Well, I guess I will have 2 more turns then. Well, I cast Barkskin and tell the wolves to fucking stay defensive until next turn when I can wild shape into a wolf, and then I'll do something.
Okay, so
And
you cast
I will.
Barkskin on yourself.
Yeah, I still move 35 feet forward, so no 30.
Okay, so your wolves are still following you,
Yeah.
forming a protective barrier around you. The one manticore that was flying and got stabbed and then saw Kukio land, it just makes a quick U-turn and fucking lands in front of him, and it snarls at him as it has a few arrows in its face and a blast, like a burnt blast mark against its neck, and it's going to make 3 attacks against you.
Awesome.
Snarl.
Snarf.
19 hit you?
Will hit me.
Okay, so 2 of them hit you. So it bites you, and then it claws you once, and the other claw misses. So the bite will deal only 4 damage. So it just kind of scrapes your arm and doesn't get that much further.
Okay.
And the claw is going to do 7.
Okay.
So that one is a much more serious wound, and it rakes your chest. But that's the extent of its power so far.
Okay.
The other one is I'm gonna roll a d4 here because it's kind of worried about the other guy, but doesn't like being stabbed. So Kara, roll odds. Say odds or evens.
Odds.
Okay, it's going to attack Dorshak. It swipes at him twice and hits him twice. Its bite would deal 11, but he's raging, so it deals only 5. And the bite and the claw is going to deal 4, so 2. So this manticore bites into him and claws at him, and Dorshak just shrugs it off and he says, "Just a little blood. I will make you pay." And Kukio, it's your turn.
All right. So, seeing that my longsword betrayed me, I'm gonna flip it. Huh?
Ultimate betrayal.
Yeah. So I'm gonna flip it, sheath it, and grab my short sword out, and I'm going to sneak attack it with my short sword since that is actually a weapon that I'm supposed to be using. I didn't read that, and because I don't use swashbucklers, I didn't know. So, but you're right. So my bad.
That's actually just basic Rogue 101.
This is like one of the first rogues I've ever played. Honestly, I don't do rogues.
You miss out. But anyways, go ahead.
All right. So that's gonna be 17 to hit.
That'll do it.
Okay. All right. So 1d6. So that's 7. And then the sneak damage is another 11.
For a total of?
So it's 11 plus 17. Did I say 6 the first time? Yeah. Yeah. I know. I'm sorry.
No, you
It's
said
7.
you said 7. It's 18.
Okay, so it's 18.
Okay.
And then I'm going to
Yeah, I was paying attention.
then I'm gonna fall back and for my bonus I'm gonna hide.
Okay. It gets a AO. Oh no, because you're swashbuckler.
Yeah.
So yeah, you move away and.
All right. My stealth roll is a 21.
It ain't gonna find you. Yeah, it watches you kind of run behind a tree and it seems confused.
Awesome.
Dorshak's turn. He's going to run up to. Well, he doesn't even really have to run. He just has to swing at the one that's in front of him. Which is gonna hit. And he deals 11 points of damage to that fresh one. Going to attack it again, which hits, and deal 7 points of damage.
Nice.
That's his minimum. So that'll be. So after getting hit twice by Dorshak, this thing is not looking good, and it's looking pretty tired. Not close to defeat, but definitely well on its way. Ara, your turn.
So if you take the 5 actions, if you don't move on your first action, can you like move on another one as long as you only do like your movement or whatever?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Okay. I want to take my 5 actions against this thing.
Fucking do it.
So as a bonus action, I am going to cast my Hexblade's Curse on it.
Oh god.
Okay, so that's 15 to hit for the first swing.
It's
Okay, and that's 11 points of damage.
ow.
Second swing for 19 to hit.
That hits.
That one's only 6 of damage. I'm going to assume 21 hits.
Yep.
So 8 points of damage.
You get 2 attacks per round or just 1?
I get 2 attacks per round because I took Thirsting Blade at level 5.
Okay. This thing's probably fucked.
Yeah. So that's another 7, 10. So 15 points of damage. And then
that kills it.
I wanna be all flourishy at the end though. So I'm gonna use my parrot of spider climb, climb the tree, and then I want to stab down into its head, like jump off the tree and stab down into its head. Be all flourishy.
Okay, yeah, the thing is pretty weakened and dazed after your first 3 hits, and then you have to spend an action, but you run up the wall, and everyone's like, "What is she doing?" And then you jump off and fucking dive bomb the thing with your blade. And it sinks. It looks up, and you sink your blade into its head. And you don't even like tumble and roll, like you actually control yourself really well. So when you stab it, your blade like swings down, and then you just land on your feet and catch yourself.
I'll do a little bow for the crowd.
They're definitely cheering for the UAG right now. You see them, like it's hard to see with the canopies, but you do see like on the outsides of the ring, they're like there's like coins just kind of dribbling through the canopies.
Awesome. That'll be my turn, I guess.
Okay, Myra, there's only
Alright.
one left, and it's looking, it's searching.
Yeah. Probably Myra's probably gonna look very disappointed at Sandra once she realizes that fucking conjure animals is a concentration spell, so the wolves leave. And Sandra just learned how to play this game.
So the wolves are like, oh, she's got bark skin on. We don't deal with trees, and they leave.
Yeah. So I'll just fucking use a 3rd level guiding bolt at this fucker.
Okay.
I'm mad.
Okay.
Give me something good. Modified 20.
You sure you don't want to use a level 1?
No, 66. Fuck it.
Okay.
So stupid. Oh my god. Yeah, not rolling too well. Oh, 6. Nice to meet you. Oh, double 6. Nice to meet you. 5. 3. Okay. 6. 18. 18 plus 6 is 24 radiant damage.
Yeah, this thing's fucking gone. It only needed 11.
Yeah.
So you just pour everything you've got into this blast of pure frustration, and it hits the manticore, and just light, searing light, like blows out from it, and it just explodes in this light, and all that's left of it is this smoldering skeleton.
God, I hated this guy.
And that's...
She's like, I'm done playing games now. God fucking damn it.
All right. The ground begins to tremble as you guys notice that the trees are like ungrowing and start turning into like tiny little saplings and then disappearing into the ground. And the sand starts to rise up and make large dunes. And the barrier the barrier rises up a bit and forms a small dome, as some of these dunes actually go up to be about 30 feet high. You hear gates open up on the other side of the ring, but you don't hear anything come through. The gates close, and new combat has begun.
Are the manticore bodies still there?
The manticore bodies are still there. Though you notice
Okay.
that as you like watch them, the sand, like this sandstorm, like this huge wind kind of hits them. You don't feel anything, but this wind hits them, and their bodies kind of like disappear into sand as well.
Oh shit!
Can I make
Well,
an arcana
wanted
or
it-
perception or something?
Yeah, I wanted to grab a couple of the spikes off their tails.
Well, they're gone now. They have turned to sand.
Okay.
Can I make a perception roll or something to see what's coming? Or can we all?
Besides the fact that even if you rolled high, you wouldn't be able to see them because you don't have line of sight.
Okay. Shit. Want to use my disguise kit and disguise my body as best I can to sand its color.
Can I have as a bonus action, because I just cast the guiding bolt, like can I just take out my shield just so that everyone knows?
Yeah.
Okay,
So you guys start placing on items and such. And you see you start seeing what looks like something coming out from one of the upper dunes. And from the top of it, you see this large demon.
Demon? Did you just say demon?
Yes. It's
Oh my
massive.
God.
Made of fire and brimstone, walking towards you. It moves about 15 feet. And
Alright.
it starts eyeing you all up.
Can I tell what kind of demon it is? Or any qualities about it? Arcana?
Roll Arcana if you like. I will even...
Alright, I got a 25.
It's otherworldly. Nothing you've ever seen could have prepared you for such a foe. You can tell it's probably immune to fire, considering that's what it looks like it's made of.
Okay. Alright. I'll pull out my short bow and shoot it.
Okay, make your attack roll.
Alright. Oh, I rolled a nat 20. Sweet.
Okay, roll for damage.
That's 4. And 5. So that's 10 points of damage.
Okay, the arrow just hits it and disappears.
Ah, figures. Damn it. Okay. Can I hide?
Yes.
I roll stealth. It's a 23.
Okay, you just kind of dive into the sand.
Okay.
All right. Dorshak is not really sure what he's supposed to do. He looks to Kara and he's like, "Do I run up and smash it?"
I have no idea.
A voice comes from the sand. Yes. Or just wait for it here, kind of, sort of.
He
So we need
fucking
to
says,
ambush it.
he says, "Fuck yeah." And he runs towards it because he still has his rage. Rah!
Dude,
And
Chapo, that might be the second character of Alex's that you killed.
Maybe.
so he starts running up to it, and it's like looking down at him, almost pitifully. And he pounds his own chest, and you can hear like it makes a loud thud. Damn it. So you hear a loud thud as he pounds his own chest. And that's his turn. Kara?
All right.
So the arrow didn't do anything against it, right?
It looked like it just burned up.
Okay. And Dorshak is right next to this guy now, right?
Yeah, he's pretty close to it now. He's probably about 20 feet away.
All right. Right basically on top of this thing. I'm gonna pull out my Rod of the Pack Keeper again, and I'm going to cast Hunger of Hadar.
What's that? Do?
I open a gateway to the dark between the stars, a region infested with unknown horrors. A 20-foot radius sphere of blackness and bitter cold appears, centered on a point within range and lasting for the duration. No light, magical or otherwise, can illuminate the area, and creatures fully within the area are blinded. Any creature that starts its turn in the area takes 2d6 cold damage. Any creature that ends its turn in the area must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 acid damage. As milky, otherworldly tentacles rub up against it.
Okay. It opens up, and the demon goes poof.
Yeah. And I'll run my full movement up to like 30 feet towards it.
No, there's no it. After you cast the spell, it goes poof.
Poof. Oh, okay.
It's gone.
Oh, okay. So maybe that was an illusion? I don't know. Okay, well, I'll walk up to Dorshak and
It's like, what the hell
You're like,
did you
what the
do
fuck?
to it?
I don't know. This is my first time using that spell. Maybe this is how it's supposed to work.
Yeah, the tentacles are just swirling around in it, like, okay. Like they're trying to reach for stuff, but there's nothing there.
Okay. That'll be my turn.
Myra.
I'll cast Goodberry. That's basically.
Can
I
roll?
was going to fairy fire him, but now I'm out of options. So, yeah, Goodberry it is. So I have now 10 berries, each heal of 4 HP. So 40 HP. Who needs it?
I do.
Yeah, you do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, are you looking hurt?
Yeah,
well, you disappeared. I don't fucking see you.
I stick my hand out of the sand right here.
Well, I'll guess. I guess I'll walk towards you.
Okay. All right. Now with that, I'm gonna have Dorshak make a wisdom save, which is actually something he did. So
Wow.
he starts hearing whispers, and he's like, "What? Who? Where?" And they're gonna try again, and he doesn't make it this time. So he's like, "Whoa, what's going on?" And he starts walking towards a certain direction. Starts heading to the right of the arena. Kukio, your turn.
All right. So what's Dorshak doing?
He's walking to the right of the arena.
Does he
I mean-
seem like he knows what he's doing?
Well, he seems to be like he's looking for something.
All right. I'm gonna pull myself out of the sand, and I'm gonna run up to the top of the dune. I'm a dash.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
never gonna
Unless-
get you. Screw you.
Just trying to give you a good berry, and you ran away.
It's like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm dashing.
I'll
I'm like,
run-
okay, how the fuck am I supposed to get to you?
I'll run past her and grab a good berry.
Okay.
How many?
Oh, this is awesome! Thanks. Bye.
Yeah, how many? I have 10.
I just need enough to cover about 11 points of healing.
Well, then take 3.
Thanks. You're awesome. Can I grab one more? Thanks. I grabbed 2 more. Put it in
No,
my
you're
pouch.
not. Oh
No?
my god.
Come on.
Fucker. Yeah, take them.
Hook me up. Thanks. Love you.
Yeah.
Bye.
God.
And I'll run. So I'll make a detour by her, and then I'll run up to the top of the dune, and I want to make a perception roll, see if I see anything up there.
What's your passive perception?
20.
Okay, then you don't even need to roll. So you are actually, I'm gonna post this in the Discord so you guys can go look at it. So you see 2 Lamias looking up Dorshak up and down, and they're licking their lips as they seem to have him convinced to walk a certain way.
Oh, okay.
Though they see you too, and they glare at you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. This is my bonus action. I'm gonna hide, and then
On top of the dune.
yeah, just dive into the sand. They can't see me. All they know is I just disappear, right?
Okay, roll your stealth.
All right. It's an 18 plus. Where's it at? Oh, 18 plus 9, so 27.
Okay. You go into the sand and they look away from you.
All right. Yeah, that'll be my turn because I don't have any other actions than that.
Okay. Dorshak is forced to walk towards the right wall, so you can't do anything else. Kara?
So I can see the two Lamia?
No.
No.
He is on one of the highest dunes, and he's looking down, and you can see him like spot something, and then I guess what you could see is like he climbs up to the top, he looks at something, and then he's like, "Oh shit!" and then he fucking barrels into the sand.
So why does this guy keep doing that shit? God damn it.
All right, I'll put away my Rod of the Pack Keeper and take out my shield, and I'll run in that direction.
Oh no. You climb up to the very top, and you are in front of two Lamias.
Oh man.
And they are just they were looking where he was, and they were looking to where Dorshak is, but they see you run up in front of them, and they lick their long lips against, like they lick their tongues over their lips.
Do I still have enough to do an action, or was that a dash up?
You still have enough for an action.
Okay, I will swing at the closest one to me.
Okay. This is bad.
Probably. 23 to hit.
Okay.
And that would be 10 damage.
Okay. So you definitely slice into one.
Okay.
And it looks like it got hurt by it.
And 15 for the second hit.
That will also hit.
And same damage, 10.
Okay.
And then I will just be like, Myra, think I found the baddies.
Think what?
Think I found the baddies.
Oh, okay, I'm coming. I'll be there in 2 turns. Or 3.
So if you follow, if you dash up to the dune that you saw Kukio go up, you'll be able to see them too.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna dash. I want an action.
Okay.
Is anyone gonna tell me what that is, or are you just saying it's baddies? Okay. Now
They're
can I roll
weird
Arcana to find out?
half-cat lady people.
Yeah, you can actually. Roll nature actually.
Okay. Nature. Where you at?
Because.
I definitely don't know what they are, but I'm just like describing them.
Got 18 on nature.
Okay. You know that they are, of course, Lamias. They, of course, don't bolster that much of a. They're pretty strong considering their slender forms, and besides their like human tops, they can. They have a lot of magical arsenals to trick people into dangerous situations.
All right. I'll yell down to Myra. It is Myra, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Like, hey, they're Lamia. Lots of magic, and they're kind of good at fighting too.
Okay.
They're also hot as hell. I mean, what?
Illusions. And they're fine as shit.
They got 16 charisma. It's true.
They're like Cleopatra.
So how far away am I from my companions?
You're about 10 feet away from Kukio. Dorshak is about 90 feet away because he had to spend his turns walking away, and because he's looking for something that isn't there. And I would say that Kara is about 30 feet away from you.
Can I walk to Kukio?
Yes.
I will cast protection from evil and good on him.
Smooth.
Thank you, lady.
You're welcome. I still have 5 berries if you need them. And
You're good.
and I'm just saying this for my brain. This is a concentration spell, and I'm not gonna do any other shit. So there's that. And I think I can't really hide or anything, so I'll just stand there.
Sure you can. I grab you and pull you into the sand. Can I aid her?
This got weird
hiding?
really quick.
Can I give her? Can I help her out?
No.
Okay. I got a disguise kit. I can disguise her as a sand. I know. I'm just playing. Yeah.
Since nobody else moved up with you, the other two lick their lips as the one's going to attack you with his claw.
Yep.
Claw. 13 is not going to hit you, is it?
Nope.
Okay. Ooh, that's also not as good. So she swipes her claw at you and you dodge out of the way, but then she just puts her hand on you and you feel almost enchanted by her, and you drop your mental senses to her.
Okay.
You are magically cursed for an hour, and until the curse ends, you have disadvantage on wisdom saving throws and all ability checks.
Okay.
Bitch.
The other one is going to cast Charm Person on you, so make a wisdom saving throw.
Sorry, you were not in range.
Wow, that was fantastic. Okay, so at disadvantage, I rolled 2 nat 1s.
Oh my god.
Ouch.
Okay. The other one touches you, and you all your mental guards just pretty much disintegrate, apparently. And the other one reaches over and just kind of pets you, and she says, "You will now be our servant." And you're just like, "Yeah, I'll serve you."
I'll
Okay,
serve
pretty
you
lady.
good.
And
Yeah, fucking damn it.
she says, "You mind distracting those two while we go get that beefcake over there?"
Of course, my lady. Anything for you.
Okay. They then turn their backs to you, and they start slithering away. And so heading towards Dorshack. So just to give you an understanding of how this works, you are charmed. So if they hurt you, you get you get another saving throw.
Okay.
And you're considered friendly towards it. You don't have to deal any damage to them, but you still have to do what they say.
Okay.
So, and like I said, and you can't attack them or do anything harmful to them either.
Okay.
So, Kukio, it's your turn. You see them just kind of love her up, actually. Like, they swung a claw at her, but then they, touched her face, and then the other one touched her face and, gave her, a quick massage around the neck.
Mm.
And then suddenly Kara is just, turning to face you.
Okay. Can I tell if she's well, I heard her say, "Anything for you, madam," right?
Yeah,
basically. So I'm aware that she's...
that's one of Lamia's abilities, is to charm people. So
yeah.
Assuming that Kara isn't just a backstabber, you can definitely tell she's been charmed.
All right.
Traitor.
Would I know how to get her out of charm?
Without using magic? No.
Okay. How far are the Lamia from where I'm at?
They are, I would say, 70 feet away from you.
Okay. Okay. How far is damn it, what's her name? Not Myra. Is it Kara?
Yeah.
Yeah, how far is Kara from me?
I would say 40 feet, 35.
Okay. I look over at Myra. I'm like, hey, I think she's charmed by them.
Yeah, I know.
Can you break her out of it?
I would have to remove the protection I just granted you, but I can certainly try.
I don't care. Take it off of her if you can.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna try and get them distracted away from the big guy. Okay.
You know, but like with your protection, you cannot be charmed by them.
Oh, really?
So, yes.
Damn.
So you're basically immune to that as of right now. And I would only give her a little help to break out of it, which is not guaranteed. So I think we have better chances if you just attacked.
Okay.
Maybe.
Question.
But I don't
with
know.
Rogue. Okay.
What?
Well, questions with rogues. I can use a bonus action to dash, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll use my bonus action to dash to the Lamios past Kara.
Okay, you're 10 feet away from them.
Okay.
If he
And then,
rushes past me, do I get like an attack of opportunity on him or anything?
I'm not
They
going to be
didn't-
anywhere
they-
near.
I didn't
You're
tell
not,
you to attack
you're
him.
not hostile towards them. So,
Oh, okay.
So
Well,
you're-
they told me to distract, so I would have probably like tried to like stop him, like just grab him.
I mean, you can make a shove attempt. You can shove them to the ground using an attack. So if you want to make a competing athletics check.
All right. Can
I'm
I
probably-
make acrobatics? Kind of
Yeah, you can
acrobatically
make
flip
acrobatics.
over her?
You can use acrobatics, but she has to make athletics.
Out of my way, bitch.
All right. I got a 23 altogether.
Okay. I got a 13 or 16 or no 7 or 15. God, can't add.
Okay. So, yeah, you just move around her. She tries to push you to the ground, but that's about it.
Okay. So I just go around her, and then that dash, and then I'll move another 10 feet where my regular move, right? Is that correct?
No, because I'm including your dash as part of your regular movement.
Okay. Damn.
So you've
Can
already moved.
I do a sneak attack with my short bow?
Yeah, but they're more than well aware of you since you're dashing behind them.
Right. Well, I mean, either way, I'll do a sneak attack with my short bow since I can't reach him with my sword. And so that's a 17 plus. So that's a 24.
That'll hit.
All right. So that's 6 plus 5. That's 11. And then another 2d6. That's 11.
If there's nobody
So-
within like melee range of them, you won't get sneak attack if they know you're there.
Well, not because of the swashbuckler, I still get a sneak attack.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
No,
Think
because
so.
you have to be within 5 feet.
I do?
And there has to be no one else around them, and they're walking side by side.
Son of a bitch. All right. Well, then it's just 11 points of damage for the bow then.
You're shooting the one that's already been stabbed?
Yeah.
Okay. That one's a little aggravated, but it's bleeding a bit, but it still looks pretty okay.
And I'm going to yell towards Jorshak, hey, wake the fuck up.
Okay, so it's
They're
his
right
turn.
here.
He's like,
Okay.
oh yeah. And he walks up to them. He's like, give me those big old itties. And he just hugs them. Just hugs one of them. And actually he hugs the injured one. And she's like, yes, I'm here now.
Oh, God damn it.
And that's his turn.
Okay.
Alright, it's your turn.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna go after Kukio and try to pull him back again.
Okay.
I don't want to hurt him, but I was told to distract them.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if you get any additional saves. Okay, yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, as long as you don't do they don't do anything harmful to you, you don't get an additional save. So keep going.
All right. I rolled a nat 20 on my athletics.
So what's your total?
22.
Okay. Roll your acrobatics, Kukio.
All right. So that's an 18 plus acrobatics. So that's a 25.
Nice.
You still managed to squirm away from her. She almost got you, but still not today.
That'll be my turn, I guess.
All right.
Can't do much.
Holy fuck, people. I'm debating. How does everyone look? Everyone looks alright still, right? No major injuries here. It's just mindfuckery. God damn it.
Yeah. Dorshak is injured from the previous fight, but that's about it.
God, I hate that it takes up my whole action. I really don't know what I'm supposed to do. I am going to cast. Do I see them? The chicks?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They're 5 feet away from each other, right?
Yep.
That's cool. I'll cast Ice Knife as a second level spell.
Okay. Make your attack roll.
Against the knife goes against the chick that is injured and Dorshak is hugging right now. I'm sorry, Dorshak. And that's a 16 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, cool. So Ice Knife, that's a D10 piercing. So she takes 9 piercing damage. And they make dex saves.
One of them made it and one of them failed.
16 is the DC. Yeah. Okay. And if I am correct, the ones who make the save do not take cold damage. They don't take half, they just don't take cold damage, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
And that's going to be 12 cold damage too. Hold on. Yeah.
So the one of them doesn't take any damage, and how much cold damage was it?
12.
Okay. She's definitely not looking too great anymore. She's definitely injured and tired.
And Dorshak has to make the save too, by the way, because he's in a 5-foot area.
He fails, and he takes the damage.
12 cold. Sorry, Dorshak. I didn't know your name.
That's his name. He's like, oh, why would you do that?
I'm confused. I'm charmed.
He says, oh, well, I guess that makes sense.
I know, right?
So the one that you guys have been fucking slamming this whole time, she's going to cast Mirror Image on herself. And she's going to get 5 images. Not good. The other one, however, is going to she's going to tell Kara to walk away. So on your turn, she tells you to go away 30 feet over the dune. And she's going to go up to Kukio and attack him twice.
We're at disadvantage. If the thing.
They're not outsiders.
They're not, so that
No.
doesn't do anything.
It does jack shit.
Oh, son of a bitch.
16's not going to hit you.
Nope.
Okay, so I'm going to go on a limb and say 24 does.
Ooh. Yes, it does.
Where's them dice? You take 14 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Don't forget about your berries.
All right, I
You know,
got
he
2
can
berries
always-
left. How much do they heal?
4 each.
Do they?
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm a cleric of life.
Hell
Boom.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're a badass cleric, too.
I know, right?
I love you, Myra.
No, you
Okay.
don't.
Top of the round, Kukio. It's your turn.
I do, bitch. No. All right, so I'll as a free action, can I munch the 2 berries real quick?
You can munch a berry.
Okay. So I took 14 damage, right?
Yep.
All right, so I healed. Here 4 HP real quick. And since she is by herself, I have
No.
advantage to attack her or no?
No, she's still
Does-
standing beside the one you guys have been messing up this whole time.
Okay, but do I have advantage to hit her since I have the protection and good thing?
No. It only
No?
protects you from getting hit, not hitting.
Okay. So,
Fighting large creatures is a bitch.
I didn't even know they were large.
Oh, yeah. They're large. large
I just knew they were thick.
monstrosities. They are thick. Look at them. Look at they.
damn it. Okay. This one right here is the one that's not been hurt, right?
The one in front of you?
Yeah.
No. She hasn't been touched yet. I mean, the ice knife almost hit her, but she dodged it.
Okay. So as my bonus action, I'm going to disengage from her and run over and kind of skirt around. Actually, wait a minute. She's right by him, so I'm just going to move to where I can attack the other one from behind.
There are 5 of them. She cast mirror image. Remember?
Yeah, but still, I got to take care of those. Otherwise, you know what I mean? Huh?
Jaws
Yeah.
music. I'm gonna get ya.
That's a question. If I... there's no way to get advantage on her, is there? Even if...
No,
Fairy
because-
fire.
Oh yeah, there's spells and stuff you could get, but considering your talents right now, no. They haven't left each other's side, and hiding in front of them won't do jack shit, so.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, then I'll just say fuck it. So I'll pull out my +1 longsword, and I'll have my short sword in my other offhand, and I'll deal 2 attacks to the one in front of me.
Okay. Yeah, 2 attacks.
Alrighty. So, all right. So longsword. That's a nat 20. So
Nice.
You
hell
hit it.
yes. Okay. And then the short sword. That's a 22.
That hits, but it hits an image, so there's only 3 images left.
All right. And then I will I'll disengage and move back.
Well, you're still disengaged, and you move
okay.
10 feet, so you can just keep moving.
Right. Then I'll move. I'll just move away so they're not like right in melee range, I guess. But I want to put her. I want to put the one that's got the mirror images in between me and the other one, I guess.
Okay.
And then that's my turn.
Dorshak, of course, is going to be fucking charmed into pleasuring the other one, so he follows along quietly. Or actually obnoxiously, because he has no choice. And he just plays with its tail. And the Lamia, because she hasn't been hurt yet, is just playfully playing back as she like is following you with her eyes. Yeah, he doesn't fucking get out of it either. So, fuck. Actually, he can do this because he hasn't been ordered yet. He's going to actually try to do something useful. And he's going to grapple her.
Hell yeah.
He can't hurt them, but he's going to grapple her. And the Lamia's like, what are you doing? And he's like, nothing. Just trying to show you how much I love you. Just don't want you to hurt my friend, you know? He's kind of squishy and small.
Is that the one that casts mirror image on herself?
No, it's the other one.
Oh.
The perfectly healthy one. Kara, it's your turn.
All right. I walk away.
You just walk up the dune. You're standing on top of the dune. You're like, yeah, nothing to see here.
Oh.
So you can still do other things, but you can't really hurt anyone.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing, like, because I don't have any spell slots left, because I only have 2 as a, again, what if no, that won't work. I guess I'll just, fuck, what can I do? What do I have? Can't do that. Can't do that. I guess I'll like roll a potion of healing over to Kukyo as I'm walking away. Like, here you go, and I'll.
You're like 50 feet away. You'd have to fucking lob that thing.
All right, I'll fucking lob it.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Make a ranged attack.
All right.
At
You got bank me
disadvantage.
right on the side of my head.
I almost killed Jebediah doing this, so enjoy.
That's awesome.
By accident. He was down and I was about to give him 2 failed death saves with a potion.
You walk over and spike him in the head with it, like, here, drink it, fucker.
So I'm assuming I don't have proficiency at throwing potions, and
No.
it would just be my dex modifier?
Yeah.
Okay, 4.
You throw it at your feet. I shouldn't say at your feet. You throw it 10 feet in front of you, and then it lands there, and you're like,
Aw.
There's a potion back here if you want it. See you guys.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Throw me another
now
one when
there's
you
a
get a chance.
potion in the sand. Myra.
How's Dorshak looking?
He's looking okay. He's having the time of his life.
He's
How's
dry humping
Kukyo?
the Lamia, that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like wrestling her to the ground, and she. It's not even to the ground. He's just wrestling with her, and he's taking his embarrassing shots. The Lamia is not pleased with his performance right now.
How is Kukyo looking?
Kukyo.
I'm doing okay. I got damage on me still, but I'm not
I'm
not
gonna
in dire need yet.
Alright, I'm gonna dispel magic on the mirror image.
Okay. That's a level 2 spell, so you dispel it, and the 3 images are gone.
I'm like, that's right.
And
And
yeah.
utility. Woo! And I am assuming I'm not that far away from Kukyo, right?
I think you're like 90 feet away from him.
90.
Yeah,
he's
you're on the other
moved.
side of the dune. Yeah.
He's fucking moved, man.
Where is this shit happening?
90 feet away.
Yeah,
What?
the Lamias are about 70 feet away.
Well, actually, I'm kind of good where I'm at, so good luck.
That's cool.
Yeah, I already cast a spell. I can't do anything else, really.
You can move 30 feet, but that's all right. You're good.
Yeah, but
I'm happy. I still
I
got
don't want to
protection.
get.
You're gonna need one, mate.
Yeah,
So good.
I don't want to get close, so I get charmed or attacked, so I can keep the protection on you, if that makes sense.
I'm happy with that.
Alrighty, that's my turn.
All right.
Okay. She's actually... So the Lamia that's being grappled, she's like, would you mind doing that to that man over there? And Dorshak's like, yeah, I guess I could grapple him. And
Oh,
he
fuck.
looks at you and he shrugs. He's like, sorry, mate. And the 2 of them are going to walk over to you. And they're both going to attack once with their claw. And the injured one, like, just swings wildly and misses you and kind of just rolls on the ground. She's prone. The other one misses you, and the other one's going to roll this. And is a 16 going to hit you?
No.
Okay. And the other one is going to miss. So they try to, like, they swing their claws at you, and then they try to, like, touch you, but it misses.
Okay.
It's your turn. They are both
Oh,
adjacent to
so
you.
they're both. So one of them is prone and one of them is not.
Yep.
So with the one with the prone, I would have advantage to hit her, right?
Yep.
All right. And that's the one that's hurt, isn't it?
Yep.
All right. So I'm a sneak attach her.
Sneak attach.
Sneak attach with an attack. I'm gonna attach my short sword into her rib cage.
No, that's fine.
So that's an 18 plus 7.
But they only have 13 armor.
25. All right. So that's 1d6.
1d6 plus 2d6.
All right. So she takes 11 plus another. So it's 18 points of damage.
She's not looking too good.
And then I'll attack her with my longsword as an extra attack. That's a 15.
That'll hit.
Okay. Can one of you guys do me a solid and roll me a d8?
Woo! You do 3 damage.
Okay.
Oh, after those 2 hits, she's definitely a little frustrated and angry.
Okay.
Dorshak's turn, though. He runs up to you, and he's gonna grapple you. Or try.
Right.
So you gotta be at 21.
Okay. Can I use acrobatics?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, that's a 19 plus 7.
So you definitely
20.
get away from him.
Yeah. Whew. Fuck. That was scary.
That's his turn.
Huh?
That's his turn. So, Kara, you walk down the dune.
Have they given me another order, or can I like stop walking away?
You're far away enough, so you can do something else if you like.
Can I walk back? or does their order to like stay away still stand?
Yeah, you can't go back.
All right, then I will start performing tricks for the crowd.
Okay, roll performance.
17.
Okay. You see some people throwing in coins at your performance. You do see like a bunch of people are mumbling to each other, and you can't hear anything because there's too many voices.
Yep, I'm just like fighting invisible enemies and doing all kinds of flips and trips.
Myra?
What happened? Sorry, I was AFK for a second. What happened on Kukio's turn?
The Lamias are ganging up on Kukio, and Dorshak has been ordered to grapple him.
And did he?
No.
Okay. So, let me get this straight. The one chick is really bad looking, right?
Yeah, she's pretty bloodied.
Okay. I'm going to cast a second level guiding bolt in her face.
Okay. You're, I'm not sure if you get disadvantage or not.
Why would I?
Because she's prone.
Oh, I didn't know she was prone.
Well, now you know.
I think with ranged attacks, I actually get disadvantage at prone targets. Yeah.
Yes.
Attack the other one.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to waste one of my last spell slots for that.
That's fine.
Yeah, the other one. Then I'll go ahead and attack the other one with the second level guiding bolt. And
Okay.
that's a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that does it.
And a guiding bolt has 46, 5d6 at a second level spell. Yup. Yep. Yeah. Okay. So. Sorry, I like rolling individually. Oh, shit. Fuck. So that's 12, 17, 18 radiant damage.
Ow.
And attacks on her. Like, this is like a smash fest for you now, Kukio, because you get an advantage on both of them.
Oh, hell yes.
And like, or disadvantage if you attack ranged on the chick lying next to you, which would be stupid. So, you do you.
Is it just
I'm
one
done.
attack?
What?
Is it just one attack that I get advantage?
On the prone, you get like with every melee attack, you get advantage, and on the other one is just the next attack.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's
But
your turn?
you should, yeah, that's my turn, but you should probably take out the one that's already hurting.
Okay, well, she gets up because it's their turn.
Well, fuck. I didn't
Jeez.
think about that because I'm not a smart person.
That's alright. I fucked up. I should have challenged her right there, but I didn't think about it until afterwards.
She reaches out and touches you on the face, and your mental guards deteriorate. You're cursed and have disadvantage on wisdom, saving throws, and all ability checks.
That's awesome.
And then they are going to start swinging their claws at you.
Yay!
They're all gonna miss. So they start
Still have a berry.
swiping their claws at you, and they don't hit you.
Okay.
Dorshak is going to try to grapple you. So he didn't roll very well. So
Okay.
So make your acrobatics at disadvantage.
Alright. First roll is an 18. Second roll is an 11. Which, okay, it's an 18 altogether.
Yeah, you beat him. He got a 5.
Sweet.
Well,
Thank you,
15,
Warshak.
yeah. He's like, I'm really trying not to squash you.
I know, brother. You're good.
And that's actually his turn and their turn. So it's your turn.
Eat the berry.
Okay.
Eat the berry as a free action.
Yeah, I'll eat another berry as a free action.
Nom nom nom.
All right. Okay. So I'm going to challenge the one that is really bad off.
Okay.
And get 5 attacks.
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot about that.
And so I'm going to do. Let's see. I have advantage on my first attack against her, right?
No, that was the other one.
The other one. That's the other one? Okay.
Yeah.
The injured
All right.
one is normal.
Okay, well, I'm just going to do 5 attacks then. So, let's see. Is Dorshak considered an enemy?
No,
Or a
he's
friend?
an ally, but he's on the other side of her. So it's the wounded one, and then there beside her is the like pretty much uninjured Lamia. She's not too hurt, and then on the other side of her is Dorshak. So
Okay.
you don't get advantage or the
Okay.
sneak attack.
All right, so I'm just going to attack him then. So it's an 18 plus.
Hits.
That's going to hit. Can you roll me a D8?
Yep.
Okay, I got an 8.
Okay,
Okay.
let's take that.
And then I'm going to do a short sword attack. That's 12 plus 7. That's a 19.
That hits.
Okay. She takes 10 points of damage on that one.
All right, she's not looking good.
All right. Next attack. That's a nat 20. That's
Yes.
for the long sword. That's a
All right,
long sword plus
describe
1.
how you kill her.
All right. All right. I rolled a 17 for acrobatics so that'll give me a 24 effectively. So
Did
I'm
you
gonna
roll
run
it
up.
at disadvantage?
Oh no, I didn't. Sorry. All right. The next one was an 11, so it comes out to a 19.
Still make it.
All right. Okay, so all right. So I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna backflip onto her back, and when I come down, I'm gonna come down on her knee, and I'm gonna plunge the longsword into her between her shoulder blades, and then I'm gonna flip forward. And while I'm flipping over her head, I'm gonna backhand stab her in her mouth, and then when I land, I'm gonna pivot and stick my longsword into her chest.
Okay.
And then I'm going to backflip away from her.
Easy money. So she's dead.
All right.
Good job, Cookie.
That's because you helped me. I love you still.
Okay, when she
Not into
dies,
that.
Dorshak becomes his own person.
Oh, I'm glad you're back, brother. Beat this bitch's ass.
He's like, he looks at
she's-
her, and the other Lamia's like, oh, hi? And he pulls out his axe, and he's like, oh no. He's gonna enter frenzy, and he's gonna challenge her.
God damn it. Dorshak. What the fuck?
He's gonna fucking
Going egg
murder.
shit.
He doesn't like being manipulated, man. He hasn't missed yet. I've already rolled 6 of his 7. He crit on the 7th attack. He hits his 9th on his 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th. So
Good
I'm just
God.
gonna roll on the fucking dice channel. And what's the 6 times 11?
Oh shit, I want to see that.
Oh, I fucked it up because I'm
Yeah, you
bad
did.
at life.
You fucked it up. That's funny.
Yeah, she's fucking dead.
Oh shit. 131.
Ouch.
So she's just like, please don't kill me. And he's like, I already had enough fun as it is. And I'm not a big fan of scales. And he just starts, he enters his rage and just starts fucking wailing on her. And it's probably the most disgusting thing you've seen since forever. Just this poor body just being mangled and ripped apart.
Yeah, I'll just put my swords away and put my hands on my hips. I'm like, yeah, that's a good hit. Good one. Awesome. Oh, that's gory. That's nice. Sweet. Good job, dude. Mash that bitch. Oh, that must have hurt.
And
Knocked the
he
fuck
just,
out.
after he's pretty much done with her, he picks her up by the tail and throws her across the throws her across the sand.
I hope he doesn't hit me.
It does go about well, what's his fucking, let's see what he rolls on his athletics while he's raging. 27. So he does fucking throw the body like 50 feet and it just slides in the sand, smearing blood everywhere. Like, holy shit. Because he just fucking shot put that thing.
Well, and in order to end this whole performance, I think we're done, right? Like this is about the end, right?
Yeah. So
okay. No, I want to do something. Stop.
God.
Myra's gonna take out the orb of happiness and cast like a mass healing word to everyone, like after the fight, and like I don't know how this orb works, but I imagine it's like a lot of light and shit, and that would be like the grand finale ending, curtain falls.
Okay.
Thing. Yeah.
So you heal everyone, and basically everyone sees this like big 30-foot glow, and then everyone sees like their most happiest moment in their lives, and they're like, "Oh man!" And everyone's getting affected by nostalgia of like their childhood memories or their happiest moment when they met their first woman or had their first drink or killed their first monster, and they're like, "That's awesome."
More coin.
They just start again. The crowds are throwing in gold and money, and you guys, after the fight, you guys get escorted back to the bar, where you guys will qualify for a short rest if you decide to continue. We will actually end the broadcast here, and I might do a part 2 of this with the 3 of you there.
Sweet.
So you all take a short rest, and you all gain 1,000 gold.
Cool.
You guys will also gain 1 experience. Actually, that's 2 experience, sorry. I had to add up the CR. I had to add the CR betterly. And you... Damn! I am going to regret that roll.
No, you're not. It's okay.
No, probably not. Your group of 4 has been donated 8 pieces of artwork, each worth 250 gold each.
You said 250?
250 gold each. So essentially, on top of the 5,000 gold you get for defeating the second round, you also get essentially 2,500 gold as well.
Oh wait, that wasn't the thingy. 8 times.
Another 5,000 gold.
Wait, I'm getting confused here. Like the 8 figures are each 250 plus an additional 2,500 plus another 2,000.
No, you guys get 5,000 for beating the round.
Okay.
And then you guys get 8 pieces of artwork worth, or sorry, it should be just worth 2,000. And I'm rolling other coins. So you guys get 200 copper pieces. You guys get 11,000 silver pieces.
Holy
Oh,
crap.
shit. 11,000, like 11 and 3 zeros? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
9, 12, 15, 16, 20.
That's right, Cat.
You guys get 2,000 gold pieces.
2,000?
2,000.
Okay.
And you guys get 140 platinum pieces.
Oh, shit.
Mm.
So, if I do the math here, and I'm really bad at math, so sorry, everyone.
He's not done yet, though.
Oh, I'm
No,
sorry.
no.
I'm sorry. Jeez.
That's all the gold. That's all the gold.
Yeah,
So-
can I do the gold first before we continue?
Sure.
So that's eight thingies, each 250 is 2,000 gold, plus 5,000 gold, right?
Yes.
Plus
For
another
the-
2,000
for
gold.
passing- What? 8 times 250 is 2,000. I used a calculator.
Yeah, everything that you have in the chat right now is correct, except for the 2,500. It's
Yeah.
actually 2,000.
Yeah, plus, so it would be 7,000 gold, plus the additional 2,000 gold is 9,000 gold, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me write that down here because that is so much money. So 9,000 gold,
Domia's fucking rich.
140.
We're getting shit-faced tonight, brother.
11,000 silver pieces.
Also thrown in the pit is a sword of vengeance. I will say it's a great sword.
That's all you, brother. I don't use great swords.
The other one is a Triton of Fish Command.
They threw Aquaman in here. Nice.
And the other one is a Sentinel Shield.
Oh,
That's
shit.
so cool.
Can I want that.
Yeah, I cannot carry that. I cannot use any of those items.
So I think
can.
most of us have to actually leave. So somebody copy that down, and then when we start part 2, we will continue on and we will divvy up the reward later. So this is day 1. You guys have beaten the first and second round, and you are able to continue on to the third and fourth round. Again, you guys gained 2 experience as well as all the gold, which is, again, we'll repeat it since somebody was nice enough to tally it up. 140 platinum pieces, 9,000 gold pieces, 11,000 silver pieces, and 20 copper pieces. And the funny part is only one person can probably carry it, which is the NPC.
Dorshak.
Well, once I attune, I'll be able to.
No. You'll be able to carry about maybe 600 gold pieces.
Oh, really?
Or 1,100.
No, I mean, like, once I attune to the ogre gauntlets, I think I can.
I know.
Not right now. I know right now I can.
When you, even if you go and attune, you can only carry 285 pounds.
Oh, so it just affects when I attack and shit like that?
No, it affects your carry weight, but it doesn't turn you into a large creature, so it doesn't double your strength.
I see what you're saying.
So
Okay.
that should be it. I wrote down the each thingies, and every time it's like, because divided by 3 is a bitch, I just fucking round it down. Because there's not fucking a third of a coin. And I'm not doing this silver copper shit.
So, yeah, you guys are fucking hella rich. And and we'll end that here because some of us have to go. So, thank you for playing. I hope you like the combats.
Badass.
They're awesome.
And
Hey,
yeah,
Fucking
if we start the
concentration.
second part, you guys can be using the same characters, and maybe by the time the next day starts, there will be other players.
Cool.
The Dorshak is definitely invested.
Oh, yeah, I definitely want to come back as long as I can make it.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll have a long rest before the next round?
Yes, I'll say
Okay.
so.
Okay, cool.
All right, so on the broadcast, peace out, everyone.